Hi there, it's Alex from Cornwall Family Life. This is a video all about Flambards and our last walk around the rides at Flambards. No, we're not urban explorers. This footage is actually from the week of the auction. This is when Becky went back on Monday by herself and looked around Flambards one last time, and she even got to go around the ride. So sort of doing this video in reverse. So we're gonna have footage of walking around the rides, and I'll be talking through all the different rides that were there at Flambards. A little nostalgic look back, and then we're gonna look more over towards the cool zone and the front of Flambards. Just a little video that we put together, and something to just bring up. We do take card payments. This is from the Flambards auction. No, we don't take card payments. That's fine. But the thing you can do is you can subscribe and like and comment on our channel. We are called Cornwall Family Life. We visit all over Cornwall. We love lifting all the different attractions in Cornwall, and especially with places like Dairyland and Flambards shut. We're trying to elevate all the different attractions that are around Cornwall. So hope you enjoy this video. And without further ado, we're going to get straight into the action. So we're starting off here at the famous Hornet roller coaster, which is the most southerly roller coaster in the UK. And we're panning around past an ice cream box there. You can see that a lot of the fencing is down as we're walking over to the splash zone, where you used to get absolutely soaking wet. I don't know about you, if you stood too close to this fence when the log flume was going down, I'd get absolutely soaking wet. And as you can see, lots of the fences have come down now. They've still got some barricades up, probably for health and safety, but they are making it easy to remove these rides. Now, as we speak, it is now the 20th of May 2025, and the rides are still in situ. Not many rides have been removed, I don't think. We are going to check from time to time to see what's happening, but not much has happened to the Flambards site apart from all the fences, all the blue famous fences. Must have been a lot of painting to paint all those fences have been removed. But you can see the inner workings there of the log flume and the pump house there, the generator that would have generated it all. And this is a really funny video because you used to have to stop here. You weren't able to walk around like you are in this video. And I'm so glad Becky did go back, because she's nostalgic for Flambards too. We absolutely love the place, and I will continue to make videos from time to time just to sort of keep the memories of Flambards alive. I'm sure everybody had happy experiences there. And that's the reverse side of the log flume, the Colorado River log flume, and there was the Indians that got auctioned off during the auction. And of course, if we pan around here, this is where the Sky Swinger used to be, but some other rides have been there. The balloons used to be there before, and the Extreme. And I don't know if anybody can remember, there was like a dragon roller coaster. Up at this upper part here, there is the Formula 1 and Formula 2 karts, and it was a figure of 8 track. I really enjoyed it. I remember when they announced the closure of some of the rides at Flambards, they offered a refund, or if you kept your season ticket last year, you got free go on some of the go-karts, and that's what we did. So we had a few free goes on the go-karts, which was a nice gesture to do, even though it was pretty obvious that Flambards was winding down at the time, and our worst fears were realised when our favourite theme park was going to close down. And obviously you can see the track that's above our heads here. That's on the Cyclocopters, a kind of like pedal helicopter cars, I would say. Oh, I can remember being in this booth and looking up at where the Sky Swings was when Joshy was little, and we went there all the time. He absolutely loved that ride. That was his favourite ride. And I kind of joked with him, oh, imagine if they removed that ride when they were announcing closure of rides. And they did. They removed one of that ride, so that's crazy. So we're going up to the Cyclocopters, and you can see the tent that's supposed to protect them from the elements is ripped off, probably in the storms. The Hornet still looks epic, even though it probably needs a repaint and a lot of love. It's still a great roller coaster in my opinion. I'd love it if someone saved this. It's up for £40,000, up for sale. I don't know if any of you guys watching the video know if any of these rides have been sold already. please let us know. We do appreciate all the you that subscribe and comment on our videos. Wow, we just jumped forward in time. This is the ride queue for the Colorado log flume, and it had a really good light up sign, and you'd walk up to there and you would step down into the log flume and get taken around, and that is the photo booth. So there used to be photos taken while you're on the log flume. Probably not used in recent years so much, but yeah, you was able to buy a souvenir of the log flume. Really cool river. This must have cost a fortune to put in, is all I'm saying. If there was a new theme park to open in Cornwall or Devon, it would cost a fortune to get these sort of magnitude of rides in. I think the Hornet cost something between £1 and £2 million, if I'm right in thinking. Oh, you can see the Skyforce there in the background, the Skyraker. And that's where you'd walk up the hill towards the Hornet, and that's the photo booth for the Hornet. So after you come back down from the ride, you would have examined your photographs and seen if any were worth making into a magnet or a photo and taking home. Another thing to notice is Flambards cut down a lot of trees over the years. Now, part of me thinks they were getting ready for this. They were getting ready to wind down and to sell the site on. Now, the site, as we know, hasn't been sold on yet. The rides are still in situ. I mean, a crazy dream would be it be resurrected as a theme park again, but I doubt it. I think it probably is going to go into housing. There's a new housing estate there in Helston in Cornwall, and that is starting to expand, so I imagine that those developers will look to buy the land at Flambards and work their way around. I have not muted this video, so as you can hear a little bit of the video. And this is this is where you would get the photo part on the Hornet track. Nice bit of gravel there. It used to have a big sign saying the big ride zone. You can see a few people walking around and being nostalgic. These were introduced last year, the flying planes. Not a great ride in my opinion, but I mean, you're not going to replace the Thunderbolt. Really, the Thunderbolt was one of those great rides, even though I hated it. I hated being upside down, and it was quite juddery. Who else had that experience on the Thunderbolt? This is the Skyforce, there with its cover over. You've got Zampa, the Tugboat ride is still there, and the rings are no longer there because they're in my back garden. Yes, that's right, we won some things in the Flambards auction. You can go look down this playlist and have a look at other videos all about Flambards, and really appreciate if you take a look and make some comments on our videos. And so we're heading round to the Carousel, which by the end of the season did not have many horses on it whatsoever. It was breaking down. I actually have a video of me on it, and it's juddering because the gears aren't connecting properly. So that's the ride area for Flambards. So, and this is the entrance to Flambards. You would have come down, you see the massive Flambards sign, obviously entrance to the Victorian village and the Blitz, and the museum, the aircraft museum, and there's a shop there to the right, as well as the shooting gallery. And there used to be a little lake there. You could do powered boats. Don't know if you guys remember doing that. And so we're going to just head round now, I believe, into the cafe bit under this tarpaulin, which didn't actually sell. I think it was one of the only auction lots that didn't sell. It was that massive tarpaulin that's on top of this outdoor cafe. It looks fairly new, in good nick as well, but it just didn't sell. I think it was only up for a couple £100. One of the few lots that didn't sell during the auction. Now, obviously, this was before auction day, so all the stuff's here. All the seats you could have bought, the hot dog stand, catering stuff, freezers, all of that kind of stuff. Office equipment there. So many tables and chairs, picnic benches. If you wanted a picnic bench, then that was the auction to go to. Oh, there's my mother-in-law. She's famous now. She's on YouTube. And yeah, so this was the... I don't know if you can see, but there should be glass there, but all the exterior signage was cut down and put against the glass to protect it from people breaking into Flambards, because they needed to protect the Victorian village, which is a shame that they needed to do that, but I could totally understand. But that signage would have been worth a fortune. Can you imagine if you got one of those big signages from Flambards and put it up in your bedroom, kind of a massive Blitz sign or Hornet sign up in your bedroom. Yeah, you can see it there on the back of the glass there. And they are the flags, the very same flag that was behind me in the start of this video. And we're just heading up the steps now towards the Cool Zone and Ferdy's Burger Bar, which was left dressed up in its Halloween name, which was Frankenstein's Burger Bar, I think. Frankenburgers, because it was rethemed for Halloween. There used to be a Ferdy up here that was made out of flowers. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. So many memories of Flambards. I've still got loads of footage to work through. I can do more videos like this if you want me to. Just let me know. I don't mind. I've got so many memories of Flambards, and it's been a kind of strange year in 2025. We're starting to explore a bit more of Cornwall, I suppose, because we went to Flambards so often. But it is not the same without our major #1 theme park, in my opinion, opening in Cornwall. But I am thankful for Camel Creek and Napa Valley and Springfields and lots of the other attractions. Check out our videos. Land's End even's got some really good attractions there. We're just coming round to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you like watching our videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Cornwall Family Life for more updates.